Welcome back, you inglorious bastards, magnificent bitches. It is I, Doc Camo, and we got my phone for my notes. We got my coffee, and we're back for another thought of the day. We're gonna talk a little bit about Biden. Uh, there was this article out of Denmark. I don't know if it's true, but if it is, it's sad. Is it something about the government begging Maiden to do something? China is talking shit about us for violating, saying that we're human rights violation. So the pot's calling the kettle black. And there's a poll that suggests 41%, which is that's just enough people that said that they would actually answer him. A bunch of people wouldn't actually answer, so that percentage is probably higher. But 41% are not taking that retarded vaccine. And, it's I've been having resolution problems. Somebody pointed it out and trying to adjust that. Well, let me know what you think, and we'll keep going, and we'll move, and we'll adjust as we need to go. But before we get into everything, it's that time. Please hit that like button, share, subscribe, share me on all these social media platforms. I'm not on like Facebook and Twitter because we're banned. I'm getting banned off of YouTube probably. Join us on the website, www.thatsonpoint.squarespace.com. Consider joining the email list or even becoming a member and getting members-only content. What you can get is listed on the site. Visit, let us know. But going traffic directly to our website is the best way to help us because it cuts the middlemen right out of the equation. And if you guys, all you inglorious bastards and magnificent bitches that help us, keep us going. And we do this for you because we can't do this without you guys. You guys are awesome. But anyway, Biden is calling Texas cavemen. Well, I'm sorry, Neanderthals. So Texas, right? They just, even though they should have winterized their grid because this has happened before, this winter or whatever. Most of the time, they don't have that. The average person wouldn't know that. That was a responsibility for the government that failed, and they reached out to the federal government and asked for aid, and nothing happened, and they didn't even show up until it was already 70 degrees again. And people in Texas died, and they decided to help themselves, and they got through this mess like Texans do, and they moved on. They decided to open up their economy and stuff and not listen to the federal government and do their own thing and do the right thing. And now Biden's calling that caveman thinking. You're not Texas, Biden. Texas is Texas. You gotta start figuring out that you're not in charge here. You're a glorified public face. That's why they cut you off when you were answering questions. Trying to answer questions the other day. But it's insane. Like Texas has they elected the governor of Texas and the representatives of Texas to figure out how to govern Texas. If the people that are governing Texas think that it's best to open the economy and allow people to make their own choices, if that's what Texans want, then that's what Texans want. That needs to be respected. Calling them cavemen because they made a decision on their own is only going to lead to further escalation. We're not walking down your path of Marxist, communist fucker. It's not going to fucking happen. If you continue wanting to march down that path, pick up a goddamn rifle and get fucking ready because we're going to war. Over my dead body. Like this. Texas is doing. More people need to be like Texas. More states need to be like Texas. We need to just open the fuck back up. Texas, Florida. There's a couple of them doing it. We need to do it. That's what needs to be done. We can't deal with this fucking stupidity anymore. I mean, here in New Hampshire, we've nobody really listened anyway. So we didn't really. I mean, they tried, and I guess our economy did slow a bit, but nobody really cared. Nobody really listens. Nobody really pays attention. People walk. We're supposed to have masks on outside. People walk around with no masks. They go in the store with no masks. The employees wear them. And then even some of them are like, whatever. I can't believe Biden's trying to call people cavemen for trying to run their own life. You were supposed to give them relief money that you're not giving them anymore. You keep walking them more and more back, more and more back, more and more back. But we have money to fucking fund a Chinese viral institute that may or may not have released the stupid ass pandemic. And we have a pandemic. And then we have fucking the WHO that's fucking lying for them and shit. And why are we funding them? And we have enough money to bomb Syria, but we don't have enough money to take care of Americans. Like, this needs to end. It's almost time for war. I mean, we really have no choice at this point. And my dog is starting to bug me. But we really have no choice but to prepare at this point because they seem to be taking it all the way. They want to print more money. They're hell-bent on collapsing the dollar. I mean, I think that's coming no matter what. I mean, I think that's inevitable. I think society is going to collapse, whatever that means. The United States, as we know it, is going to cease to exist. Its people will go on, but the U.S., as we know it, is going to cease to exist. How we adapt and move forward is going to be up to us, and we need to prepare and be ready for the challenge because we're not having enough babies. We're too divided. Like we're in a heap of mess, a heap of trouble. We're going to collapse. I don't think we're going to survive. I really don't. I don't think we're going to move forward as a nation. We're going to fracture into multiple states. And it's sad. And it's manufactured. And I think it's all part of this great reset. You know, gonna reset humanity back before America. You can't allow them to be free. Gotta reset humanity before that. I don't know. I don't think Texas is fucking cavemen or Neanderthals for doing what they do. I'm behind Texas 100%. I think more places should do the same. The government doesn't control your economy. The government doesn't control you. The government works for you. They're not your leaders. They're not your superiors. They're not your decision makers. You elected them to represent you. You are in charge. You are the people of the United States of America. You are the government. You are America, and you need to start making your own decisions.